All right, so it's Monday. Hope y'all had a great weekend, but it's time to jump right into these updates. Stay tuned as it looks like Nike has just filed a new $60 million lawsuit as the war against fakes continues. But to kick things off, we're going to start with a huge Adidas Yeezy update, which in my updates video yesterday, I did mention to you guys that we could potentially see a big drop go down today. Over the weekend, the Yeezy Desert Boot Taupe Blue actually happened to load up via the confirmed app. Shortly afterwards, it was taken down. So I also did mention that we weren't really sure what to expect today, but it looks like those Desert Boots did drop, as well as a whole lot more pairs. So we're going to go ahead and run through what dropped today. So kicking things off with the slides. Now, we saw a whole bunch of slides drop, but as far as the more desirable pairs that people were really excited about, I would say that would have to go to these lighter shades, which I believe are the pure as well as the bone colorway. You guys got to forgive me, I'm kind of rusty on these Yeezy names, but as far as these darker colorways, these shades of gray and black, Adidas has been restocking these a lot lately, so I would say the lighter tones were a little bit more desirable. Now, as far as the foam runners, we saw a good selection, which included the Sand as well as OG Ararat. We had some nice MX colorways in there, such as these Carbons, and I ain't even gonna lie, y'all, I forgot the names of these other joints as well. But you guys see what's going on right here. A nice selection of foam runners to choose from. Now, when it comes to the 350s, I feel like this is where things got the most interesting, because not only did we see the 350 V1 Pirate Black, an OG classic restock today, we also saw more interesting pairs such as the Oreo, some odd releases that we haven't seen drop in a while, such as the Desert Sage, as well as the Citron. I believe those originally dropped like all the way back in, let's say, like 2019. So some real older pairs. And then for the 700 V1s, you got a nice selection of beautiful colors right here displayed on the screen. So not only did we see the 700 V1 Wash Orange, but we also got the Teal Blue, those high-res red joints in there. So again, a nice selection. And then the Taupe Blues, which I did mention, officially did drop. I do want to say there's a couple of sizes still left if you guys are still interested in those. And then we also saw the Knit Runner boot, which also got a price reduction. These originally retailed at $400 for now Adidas to slash the price down to just $300 once again. So unfortunately, you know, for people that pay full price, they're out of luck, but a decent selection, a lot more than I expected. Like, I was just expecting to see those boots drop, but Adidas decided to surprise everybody, and they dropped a wide variety of different pairs of different models. Now, it's interesting to see the interest here, you know, is still here for these Adidas Yeezy drops, even years after the partnership ended. So it seems like Adidas is choosing the route of doing these kind of like random restocks, which I guess we're gonna see hitting the confirmed app throughout the summer. If I had to predict how things will probably go down, I'm guessing we'll probably see these restocks hit confirm. We'll also see some of the other pairs hit the outlets for the duration of the summer. And then I guess Adidas will probably pull all of the pairs, planning for like some type of big final blowout drop for the end of the year. But paying full price for these Yeezys is kind of crazy, especially how we've been seeing these discounted pairs with the generous 50% off. I don't know who still wants to pay full price for some of these pairs still to this day, but hey, it looks like Adidas will continue to drop these pairs just as long as you guys are willing to pay full price. So more Yeezys hit the Adidas confirmed app today. Let me know if you guys grabbed any of these pairs today, and it looks like Adidas is not done with Yeezy just yet. So stay tuned as we'll continue to monitor, as I'm expecting to see more of these drops, you know, continuing to hit the confirmed app as the summer goes on. And for our main story, it looks like the war against fake sneakers continues, and Nike, they've just filed a new lawsuit against popular sneaker customizer, the Shoe Surgeon. So they claim he's running an illicit Nike empire by making and selling Nike branded shoes that are made from scratch. So this is crazy. Nike's requesting that the Shoe Surgeon ends all production, sales of counterfeit products, and is seeking financial compensation for over 30 trademark infringements, which totals to just over $60 million. So a light little $60 million. I'm sure he could afford this. It's probably nothing to him, right? So Nike has actually issued an official statement in which they claim, in order to safeguard our brand and IP and align with Nike's commitment to protect the consumer from counterfeit Nike product, we are left with no choice but to seek legal action. So this is absolutely crazy. As far as the world of customizing sneakers, this is a practice that's been going on for years. Originally, people used to just, like, you know, paint their sneakers, come with new colorways, but throughout the years, customizing has gotten a lot more crazy, from removing parts, breaking down the sneakers, adding new parts, new materials, even customizing, coming up with hybrid models of new sneakers. And the shoe surgeon, he's probably the most well-known sneaker customizer in the game, which I'm assuming is why he was targeted by Nike. But why is Nike targeting him now if he's been doing this for so many years? Let's go ahead and dive into it. Now, first and foremost, when it comes to customizing shoes, I feel like the big, main focus of this lawsuit is the authenticity, because remember, this dude is supposed to be breaking down real Nike shoes, customizing them to different people's likings, but people are actually saying that, or I guess I should say Nike is claiming here that he's probably using fake sneakers, making stuff from scratch. So that's gonna open up a whole new can of worms. Plus, a lot of people even claim that a lot of these factories where the fakes are being produced are some of the same factories that Nike uses to make their authentic products. So I think this may open up a whole lot of cans of worms when it comes to like the whole fake versus real sneaker discussion. But why did Nike wait for so long to sue this dude when he's been doing this for years? And on top of that, he even works with Nike. And so recently, he actually did this little closet tour video with popular sneaker YouTuber Jock Slate. And during this closet tour, he was showing off a lot of these customs right here. This could have possibly blew up his spot. Now, the sneaker or shoe surgeon, he also runs these online courses where he teaches you guys how to customize shoes. So I'm guessing that some of Nike's lawyers probably took this course over the weekend and noticed that a lot of fishy practices were taking place. So a lot to unpack right here. And on top of that, we also have the Travis Scott White Party sneaker invitation, customized shoe, whole controversy and everything like that, where a reseller, he actually happened to obtain a pair of these, claiming that these were actually produced by Nike, where a Nike insider actually claimed that these shoes were fake and not authorized by Nike. So they claim the shoe surgeon customized these shoes. So it really opens up a whole different can of worms. And I think there's a lot to unpack. I think we're only just seeing the surface level of this, and I think a lot more is to come from this lawsuit. So recently we've seen Nike sue Bape. We've seen them sue smaller creators such as Cool Kai. They went after YouTubers, and now the shoe surgeon, the next one, hit with a $60 million lawsuit. Let me know what you guys think about this. And lastly, it looks like Nigel Sylvester, he held a special early release for his upcoming Jordan 4 RM Grandma's Driveway. So these events happen to take place in 2 locations, one of those being New York, the other London. So for New York, they held this special Go Ride event as they held the release at Kiss Manhattan store, and then in London, these did drop via BSTN. So these joints are set to drop coming up this Saturday, July the 20th, and it seems like as far as the turnout for this early release, it looks like a lot of people are checking for these, including Lil Yachty, who happened to pull up for the New York event, and it looks like he was able to easily bypass all the regular folks out there as he was able to grab his pair. So as we leave, we're going to be taking a look at his unboxing experience. So salute to everybody for tuning in, guys. We're going to wrap things up right here. I'm J.A. Make sure y'all stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'm out, y'all. Love. Salute.
Angelini,
Listen, Go Ride 2024.
2024, my brother. Can we open it? Let me hold this for you, Pop. Thank you, sir. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this,
man.
Come on, come on.
One time.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm Angelini.
That part. Come on.
Show them what's going on.
How the sneakers in the air right there. This is good.
You gotta get Yachty a bike. Right. With the stickers?
With the sticker pack.
There's a lot of people here. I know it's uncomfortable. How you doing, officer? How's it going? That's what I'm talking about, baby. Okay, Bobby, right 1 second. Okay, they're gonna shut us down. We got a little Yachty here. Let's look like it.
Riding with us or what? Yeah, I got a bike. Still got to find y'all your bike, man.
Let's get him a bike. Okay, let's go. We going.